Do you really want to know how to attract wealth and believe in your worth? In this video, I'm going to give you some very practical steps so you can increase your worthiness and finally start attracting the money you deserve. So stay tuned. First, I'm going to shed light on how to increase your self-worth. Then I'm going to share this one tool that will help you identify and clear what's getting in the way of your worthiness and creating the success you want in your business. And next, this one way you can shift your relationship with money starting right now. By the end of this video, you'll have my top 3 strategies for how to attract money into your business with ease. So let's get started. Now here's the thing. You can attract a lot of wealth in your life with just self-belief alone. Most of the people who are really wealthy have belief that they can make a lot of money, but they don't necessarily have a lot of self-love. Right? If you want to be able to attract a lot of money without having to make a lot of sacrifices in your life, then it actually requires cultivating self-love at the same time. The first thing is to believe that you are deserving of love and happiness in your life because you are. Right? It's about letting go of the past. And in this first video on how to balance work and family life, I teach you a tool that can help you start rewiring your brain for more worthiness and success. So go check out that video. The link will be in the description below. The key in doing these mindset shifts and clearing the limiting beliefs is to let go of shame and guilt of the past. Here's the thing. The truth is, your past doesn't matter. It already happened. It's just a memory. It doesn't even exist anymore. And yet we're still ruminating on it over and over and over again and dragging the past with us, which is creating, it's like, our future is the predictable past. And we want a different future, right? We don't want to keep reliving the past over and over again, but it means you actually have to let go of the past. And to do that, it's by cultivating self-love. So that means clearing the past out of the way, clearing the limiting beliefs you have out of the way so that you can focus on the present moment, about being in the present and your future rather than focusing on the past. Then it's key to take 100% responsibility for your life and your creations, 100% responsibility. Now that doesn't mean blame and shame yourself. What that means is I created everything in my experience. And taking responsibility means a couple of things. It means I created everything in my life, even if it sucked, but it also means that I'm a powerful being and I can create what I want in my life instead. It also means being able to say no to that which is not in your highest good. And the only way you can really know, I mean, maybe you get intuitive hits, maybe you're tapped into your intuition, maybe you meditate. If you do both of those things, then you can really discern what's really in your highest good and what your ego mind is trying to tell you to do, which are very different things. When you cultivate self-worth and you cultivate self-love in particular, because self-worth comes from self-love, then what you understand is that you can create alignment and flow with the universe. The universe in and of itself is love. That's everything. Everything is made of love. We are making meaning out of things and bringing in hate. But there is no hate in the universe. It doesn't actually exist. There is only love. And when you start aligning with that love of the universe, when you start aligning with the love that you are, you're able to move into flow. And moving in flow creates effortless success. So here's another key, right? Do you understand, first of all, how valuable you are? When we're looking to let go of something, to create something else, the first thing that our ego mind wants to do is think about all the things that you're going to lose in the process. Okay, I'm going to this next level in my business. What am I going to lose? And truthfully, the only thing that you're going to lose is all the pain and suffering that you've created for yourself. You're going to lose the limiting beliefs because the universe doesn't want you to lose anything else. We're not meant to have to sacrifice for success. We've been encoded to be a success. We've been encoded with the purpose, and the way to fulfill that purpose, for it to be fulfilling, satisfying, and incredibly successful. That's how we were wired. It's in our DNA, right? And it's in our higher selves. And by actually focusing on what you're going to gain rather than what you're going to lose, it allows you to level up to the next level. One of the keys to understand is that wealth is your birthright. You were born to be a success. You were born to be wealthy. None of us were born to be poor, right? That comes from the thinking of our subconscious minds. It doesn't matter what your background, your socioeconomic background, your racial background, it does not matter. You were born to be a success. I am not saying that it may be just as easy for somebody who comes from an inner city to have the level of success as somebody who is, grew up in a successful environment. But truthfully, it really is, because we all have the ability to tap into our infinite bank accounts, right? If you are focusing on building wealth, you have a bank account that's first created in thought on the level of the spiritual plane first. And the key is bringing it down into the physical realm. Now, as you clear these blocks and limiting beliefs, no matter where you are, look at Oprah, for example, right? She's one of the wealthiest women alive. She's one of the most powerful women alive. And she grew up in some very humble beginnings, but she had a belief about herself that she kept pushing herself forward because of. And as a result, she was able to overcome a lot of adversity and create the level of success that she wanted to create. If you are putting your attention more on your failures, on your things you haven't been able to accomplish, rather than on what you have, you will feel so much more unworthy as a result. If you continue to acknowledge and celebrate yourself, right? One of the first things I have my clients do when they get on a call with me is to actually celebrate themselves, because it's so key. It starts to train their brain to think of things to celebrate. Acknowledge yourself. What have you been able to accomplish, right? Don't focus on what you haven't accomplished yet. Focus on what you've been able to accomplish so far, because if you start stacking them up, it will be so much more than you realize how you've already been able to accomplish. One of the things that I have my clients do to really be able to clear these blocks of unworthiness out of their subconscious minds is to connect to their higher self, then go in their subconscious minds and neutralize those limiting beliefs by bringing truth to it. But that literally takes me hours to teach my clients, and I don't have that time now. So one of the things that I recommend is that you have a conversation, like you close your eyes, a closed eye process, where you call in your inner child, right? You ask your inner child to come in. Now, your inner child might be tentative. Imagine your inner child is talking to an estranged relative, right? You haven't focused, maybe you've done some inner child work before, but maybe you've never focused on talking to your inner child. So your inner child might be scared, not really knowing if they can trust you. Are you going to abandon them again because they feel abandoned by you? And so it's about building trust with them slowly by having a conversation about how they feel and what they need from you, not from anyone else, but what they need from you to feel secure. And then feeling that feeling in your body and focusing your loving attention. Maybe you have that feeling of unworthiness. Where do you feel that in your body? And keep focusing your loving attention on it. Don't shift your attention. Don't move it. Keep your attention. If you get distracted, come right back to it and keep your loving attention focused there. You're not trying to get rid of it. You're not trying to resist it. You're allowing the feeling to be what it is. Whatever that feeling is that your inner child has, you're allowing it to be what it is. And the more that you keep your loving attention focused on it, it's like a gas lamp where you don't know how much oil it's there before it fully burns out, but the flame will eventually burn out because you are allowing it to be. You're not resisting it. You're not trying to get rid of it. You're just loving it. And I guarantee you, I've done this many times with my clients, that if you're able to do this, you will find that these feelings really start to disintegrate, and that inner child part of you, that shadow part of you, is able to feel supported by you. And because they're supported by you, they start feeling more worthy and allowing you step in to greater levels of success. So in my videos, I teach you a lot about how to clear limiting beliefs, how to step into your next level of income, how to make your business thrive from your state of being, from the inner work that you're doing. So make sure that you subscribe so you stay up to date on content. And if you find this content valuable, give it a thumbs up. Another thing that I love my clients to do is to look at their relationship with money as if it were a lover. Now, you're not cheating on your significant other by doing this, but you're imagining that your relationship with money, that money is your lover. Here's the thing that I'm going to tell you. When my clients start doing this, they actually start seeing the same patterns in their relationship with money that they do with their significant others. So this will be really helpful to help you heal your relationship with your significant other as well. Your energy attracts or repels money. You are getting what you are, not what you're trying to create, but what you are. And so when you start shifting your relationship with money, do you believe that money only shows up for you when it wants to? Do you take money for granted? Do you believe it's not always going to be there for you? Really start to track what your relationship with money is, because as you can shift your state of beingness, you will attract so much more to you as a result. Okay, the next thing is to understand that source is the source of your money. People are not the source of your money. They're only a channel for your money to come through. And that means if one channel gets blocked by somebody saying no, there's another channel for this money to come through, because source is the source of your money, right? One of the keys to help grow the source of your money is by loving what you have already. There may be things that you still want that you haven't accomplished, and the more that you focus on those from a place of the wanting means really lack, right? I want something means I believe I don't have it, and that's offering lack to the universe. And when you offer lack and scarcity to the universe, what you receive in return is lack and scarcity experiences. So you want to focus on what you already do have and have massive amounts of gratitude for it, and also have gratitude for the things that you want to create as if they've already happened, as if they're already in your present day experience now, and really feel into the feelings of it. What are you saying, thinking, and doing? Because the universe will give you more of that, right? I can hear people's language. They can have a conversation with me, and within 10 minutes, I can tell them what their limiting beliefs are. Now, I can actually tune into their subconscious mind, but I can actually do that just from listening to their language alone, and how they phrase things or talk about things, and how much scarcity and lack is in their language. So you really want to be able to shift that language to abundant language. Are you ready to transform your business so you can truly have it all? Well, then you're going to want to go grab my free mini course. The link is in the description below, and go register for it right now. 5 ways to shave 20 to 30 hours off of your work week while making more money, because it will absolutely help you learn how to have it all and not have to give blood, sweat, and tears to be able to have it all in the process. Thanks, I'm Alaina Schwartz, and see you in the next video.